Oh dear. Has WWE 2K20 been cancelled? No, of course it hasn't. What a load of rubbish. But one thing that may have expired, to follow up on my John Cena video, is another superstar and their look in a WWE game. But will 2K be able to address it in time?
Oh, yeah.
Now there's plenty of talk about WWE Games and the lack of info that's come out this year, but we don't know what we don't know. So this time round, we have WWE superstar Sheamus, who has gone through a bit of a makeover, or maybe just decided to grow it out, because he's no longer sporting his mohawk. He's had that for the past few years in a WWE game. This is Sheamus in WWE 2K19. You see, he has the mohawk. That's what we've become accustomed to over the last few years. But Sheamus posted this on his Twitter account, and it does look like the mohawk is going away. Whether it's going away for good because his Twitter profile picture still shows him with the mohawk, we simply don't know. Now Sheamus has been away from the ring for quite some time, but is he being repackaged to come back? And if he is, will this be his new look? So if this is all going to happen and Sheamus is going to have a new look, is it going to be incorporated into WWE 2K20? Now for me, it would be a simple update, but we've seen this before because Baron Corbin updated his look, and this happened last year, and Corbin never got the makeover. Corbin had the long hair, the old attire, and it didn't make it. But will Sheamus and are WWE Games keeping an eye on WWE superstars as their look updates? So this is slightly different to the John Cena scenario, because John Cena returned to the WWE with what I'd like to call his Hollywood look a fair while ago. John Cena also has been aging, so it may require him to be rescanned to get that updated look. Now Sheamus, in terms of his facial appearance, his body, doesn't look too much different, so the model still suits him down to the ground. But it is the hair that doesn't work anymore if he is going to have this updated look. And who knows if it's going to change even more so. Now this was posted on the 23rd of July 2019, but it could be halfway towards whatever he's trying to achieve. So then, will Sheamus be outdated for WWE 2K20? And this is something that really is out of 2K's control. I mean, they could keep up with him, they could update him as much to the point that they can, but they could also think, well, we don't know where Sheamus is going to go, so we'll play it safe and stick with the current model that we already have, which is Sheamus with the mohawk. So, what's going to happen to Sheamus? I mean, if you're not a fan of Sheamus, it's not really a big deal to you. But it does go back to that age-old point of keeping a WWE game up to date upon release. And it is becoming a constant struggle, whether it's from superstar makeovers to WWE repackaging and rebranding their product. It just feels like each year it gets harder and harder. That's what she said. But it's very frustrating, not just, I'm sure, for us, but also 2K. Because how do you keep up with an ever-changing WWE? Well, I think my suggestion that I've said before begins to ring true, that we do need to have, periodic updates for this game, which will update superstars or will drop in current versions of superstars throughout its release. It just has to happen because it appeases you, the fans, and it definitely takes the pressure off 2K because they know they can roll out updated superstars. They also know if WWE, for example, moves to Fox, repackages the whole look of SmackDown, they can counter that because they can drop in an update and boom, you have the new look arena in your game. I believe that is the future and that is the way that 2K should go. It not only appeases you guys, but it also brings more longevity to this franchise. It does. It would make the game more playable for its entire year, as opposed to what does happen at the moment, around about this time, it begins to fizzle out because there's nothing exciting coming. But if you knew that you were going to get, for example, an updated version of the superstar when you log on and you see the message 2K has added an update and you're like, oh wait a minute, what's that then? And then you get, for example, just a random example, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Awesome. I want to get stuck in. I want to see how that entrance looks. I want to see what Bray Wyatt as The Fiend is all about. How cool is that? And that would then fix something like this, where Sheamus is currently in limbo. Because it's probably right that 2K play it safe and stick with the current version with the mohawk, because for all we know, Sheamus is simply growing out his look whilst he's on the sidelines. When he comes back, he has the mohawk. However, if he wasn't to, and he came back repackaged with a new look, 2K can think, fine, no problem. We'll drop that into our next update. And when you go in, log into the game, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, boom, you have an update from 2K. Oh wow, what's this? Oh, I got a new Sheamus. So I've got the Mohawk Sheamus in the game, don't remove it. No, no, no. I think that would cause an uproar. Don't do that. Just drop in the extra version. Because removing that superstar could then cause chaos. People that create universe mode, they have the certain look, they like that look, they don't want to change it. People prefer that look of that superstar. You know, it's just not worth the hassle. Just drop in, and it's always bad to remove things. WWE 2K15 proved that. We've come a long way since then. So, I want to get your views and opinions on this. Sheamus, has he expired? A bit like John Cena? I think he might have. And if he has, will we get the updated version? And have you noticed online any other superstars that you think may have expired before the game's release? Let me know if you spotted any social media posts. I want to hear from you guys. If you've seen any sort of Instagram, Twitter, even just on current WWE where you think that superstar looks significantly different to how they looked in 2K19 and it's raised a concern for you. Because again, I'd love to hear it. And also I think that this update throughout the year, periodically, is the perfect fix. But for now, let's hope that we get whatever version of Sheamus is going to come back to the WWE is the version that we get in a WWE game. But for now, see ya!